Have a good day, everyone. You know, the study of biostatistics has assumed enormous importance with the tremendous pace of progress in different disciplines of biosciences. In all the facets of biological research, the qualitative approach is completely replaced by precise presentation of data in quantitative approach. As it was felt that there is limited lecture on above aspects, so the present talk was focused on qualitative and quantitative statistics. In this talk, I am going to discuss following aspects of qualitative and quantitative data. First of all, concept of this data will be discussed. It will be followed by specific features, types, research methodology, analysis of data, certain steps of analysis, test statistic, software packages for determination of values of qualitative and quantitative data. Further, relationship between these two types of data and difference between these data will be discussed. Now come to qualitative statistics. First of all, we will discuss concept of this data. Qualitative data is a set of information which can't be measured using numbers. They are sometimes called categorical or attributable data and can be arranged into categories on the basis of certain traits like physical traits, gender, color, or anything that doesn't have a number associated with it. It generally contains words, subjective narratives, name, symbol, or a number code. Its data is non-numerical, textual, descriptive, and the phenomenon which can be observed but can't be measured in language. There are certain specific features of qualitative data. They give better understanding of perspectives and needs of participants. Along with quantitative data, they can explain the results of the survey and can measure the correction. They can provide detailed information which can be proved for their usefulness in identification of behavioral patterns. The data is usually collected from a small, specific, and a non-random pattern. It is time-consuming as large data is to be considered. Being subjective analysis, there is biasness of evaluator. Findings are certainly judged by whether they make sense. Results are validated externally by how well they might be applicable to other situations. This is tough to do. Rich, detailed descriptions can help to bolster external validity. If we don't take careful notes, you could not miss something of vital importance. There are certain examples and different types of qualitative data. First of all, certain examples of qualitative data. It helps in understanding of data about human groups and broad patterns behind events and people. Why do people buy fast food? Instead of a survey, we might use interviews to gain a deeper understanding of people's motives. The softness of skin and the color of eyes, sex, name, state of origin, citizenship, etc. These are the common example of qualitative data. As far as one more example is there, which is a teacher gives the whole class an essay that was assessed by giving comments on spelling, grammar and punctuation rather than scores. Kinds of qualitative data. There are three types of data: binary data, unordered or nominal data, ordered or ordinal data. Binary data, it can take on only two possible states, traditionally labeled as 0 and 1 in accordance with the binary numeral system and Boolean algebra. They place things in one of the mutually exclusive categories: right, wrong, true, false, accept, reject. Unordered or nominal data, it is simplest form of a scale of measure. It is used to label variables without providing any quantitative value. It can't be ordered or measured. Ordered or ordinal data, it is a group of non-parametric variables. These items are assigned to categories that do have some kinds of implicit or natural order, such as short, medium or tall. Research methods used in qualitative data. They are anthropological researcher methods, ethnographic methods, critical social research studies, ethical inquiry research method, ethnography, field research, grounded theory, naturalistic research, participant observer research, phenomenology studies, case study method, basic, generic and pragmatic qualitative research, mixed method and cognitive testing methods. The type of research methodology to be selected depend on the nature of study and the nature of data collection. The methods of analysis. The process of analyzing, coding or integrating unstructured with structured data by applying quantitizing qualitative data is a complex, time-consuming and expensive process, and following are the steps of analysis. They are: assess overall the tone, organize the data, thematize responses and assess the reliability. Statistical test and software packages. Chi-square test is one of the tests which is generally used for qualitative data. Chi-square test is a non-parametric test, and there are so many software packages which are used to analyze this data. Contemporary qualitative data analysis are often supported by computer program termed as computer-assisted qualitative data analysis software, used with or without the details, hand coding and labeling of the past decades. Common qualitative data analysis software packages include MAXQDA, used for mixed methods, QDA-MINER, Atlas Tile, DDoS for mixed methods, NVivo for textual and audio visual analysis, and CAQDAS. Now come to the counterpart of the data, that is quantitative statistics. The concept of quantitative statistics is: quantitative research is the systematic empirical investigation of observable phenomena with statistical, mathematical or computational techniques. The process of measurement is central to quantitative research because it provides the fundamental connection between empirical observation and mathematical expression of quantitative relationship. The data is a set of numbers collected from a group of people and involves statistical analysis. For example, if you conduct a satisfaction survey from participants and ask them to rate their experience on a scale of 0 to 5, we can collect the rating, and being numerical in nature, we will use statistical techniques to draw conclusion about participants' satisfaction. There are certain specific features of quantitative data. They are clear and specific to the survey that is to be conducted or being conducted. Normally, the data are accurate and hence highly reliable when collected properly. But this is the limitation. The accuracy of quantitative data depends on the method of collection. It is easy to communicate and elaborate. It can be it can be displayed by different types of charts and graphs, etc. Many large data sets may be already present that can be analyzed to check the relevance of the survey by existing support. Respondents are required to choose from limited options. And this is the bindings of this data. Types and elements of the quantitative data. There are two types of quantitative data. They are continuous and discrete. Continuous data, it is a type of quantitative data that can be measured. It has finite number of possible values within a selected range. On the other hand, the discrete data is the information that can be categorized into a classification. It is based on counts. Only a finite numbers of values is possible, and the value can't be subdivided meaningfully. As shown in the table, just see. If we are considering continuous data, the question may be, what is your height? This is continuous. And if I am saying my height is 63 inch, this is continuous. And someone asked me that, how many vehicles you own? If I say this is 1, 2 or 3, this is discrete, which can't be subdivided. Elements of quantitative research. There are three elements of quantitative research. They are research design. It may be either descriptive or experimental. Descriptive designs are where you measure an association with independent and dependable variable. In a research design, subjects are usually measured both before and after the treatment, and we are looking for causality. Selection of data collection. Method of data collection. Data are collected from another source, either by survey or closed questionnaire or an experiment with a control group and an experimental group. Choice of analytical tool. Choice of analytical tool. We might choose to report our results using test statistics, either t-test or f-test. Generally, it is considered that if the variables are 2 in number, we use t-test, and if the variables are more than 2, it may be 3, 4, 5 like that, in that case F test is used. Different types of research methods are available for the analysis of quantitative data, and they are archival research, experimentation, interview, case study, meta-analysis, observational study, naturalistic observation, survey, content analysis, and computer simulation. These are the methods that are used to analyze different types of quantitative data, and it differs on the basis of the pattern of experimentation and the nature of test statistics also. The software which we use for the analysis of quantitative data and the test which we use, statistical test for quantitative data, there are two tests which are generally used for the analysis of this data. First, t-test, second, f-test. T-test, it may be paired, unpaired. F-test, it is variously called analysis of variance or ANOVA. 4 or 5 common software are available for analysis of quantitative data. They are SPSS, Statistical Package for Social Science, SAS, GraphPad Prism 5, Excel, and R. Out of these 5 softwares, Excel is simplest, which is available in all the systems. So many differences are there between qualitative and quantitative data. As shown in the table, first, main focus taken by qualitative data. Qualitative research explores the idea and formulation of a theory or hypothesis. On the other hand, quantitative research focuses to test the theory and hypothesis. Method of analysis of these two data. Quantitative research is conducted by summarizing, categorizing, and interpreting the data, but quantitative research is conducted through different type of mathematical formula and test statistics. Method of expression of these two research. Qualitative research is expressed in terms of words, whereas quantitative research is expressed either in terms of numbers, graphs, and tables. As far as different requirements are concerned, qualitative research needs few respondents. However, in case of quantitative research, many respondents are required. If we consider type of questionnaire used for these two research, this is open type in case of qualitative research, but in quantitative research the type of questionnaire is either closed or multiple choice question. Place of performance of experiment. Generally, qualitative research is conducted in wild condition or in natural setting, but quantitative research are generally conducted in a lab with well set up facilities. Qualitative research looks for the meaning, the theme, or the data emerging from the study, whereas quantitative research looks for specific something in the testing environment. There are certain key terms which are used in qualitative and quantitative research. In case of qualitative research, the terms are understanding, context, complexity, and subjectivity. Whereas in case of quantitative research, the words are testing, measurement, objectivity, and simplicity. At last, the relationship between qualitative and quantitative data. In physical and biological sciences, the use of either quantitative or qualitative methods is uncontroversial and each is used when appropriate. Qualitative methods might be used to understand the meaning of the conclusion produced by quantitative methods. Using quantitative methods, it is possible to give precise and testable expression of qualitative ideas. This combination of qualitative and quantitative data gathering is often referred to as mixed methods research. So I think the lecture, the deliberation will be useful for all the researchers, particularly researchers and students of PG level. Thank you.